Hello. Good evening. What is my camera doing? Hold on. Okay. Almost good. Nice little corner we got there. Hold on. Wait, it's the other way? Green screen, please.
Huzzah, another hashtag lime stream.
Hi. Appear to have an audience? You know. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening, morning, day, night, whatever time it is in your time zone. You're having a good one. We're here. We're back on Mindcrack. The cat cam is on. The cat cams. Oh, well, there you go. It's a cat cam. This is a new place. I don't think you've seen this before. This is actually going to be kind of my base location. And so I've got a bunch of recordings done for this, but it's not been on stream yet. This is actually a bamboo jungle. I cleared it entirely from bamboo, replaced all the podzol, gotten rid of all the podzol, so that I could get this nice grass color instead, because I don't like the podzol. And I went and fetched a bunch of villagers. So, yeah, there's 3. Cool. A bunch of cows. Well, 2. They were 2. They are now a few more, and a bunch of, well, 2 sheep. There are also a few more now. Hi, Aussie. Hey, Ellie, having a good time there now.
Good evening, Mr. Lime. Good to see you back on stream.
Hi, Ralph. Thank you. Thank you for the 55 months. Good to see you as well. So... Is that loud? I feel like that's loud. Pull it down a little bit. So basically, this is going to be my base. One big part of this is this. We go up here, kind of show you. This is kind of a little bit of a peninsula. My base is going to be here and all the way up there.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. Hype train started. Thank you, Dave. And basically, this is a big part of it. This little bay here. Because, see, out here, if I go, let's fly, I guess. We got here, still bamboo jungle. Still bamboo jungle. Beach. A very nice beach. Nice beach game. Very beach-like, yes. So here's lukewarm ocean. But, we go in here. This is actually a river. So all of this in the middle of all of, like, the sections here is a river. Yeah. Leveling it up. Very nice. Thank you, Oxygen.
Hype hippa hype hippa hype hype.
With the hypes and the hippies. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you for 65 months. And thank you for being an awesome mod.
Hoeing podzol should turn it into some form of dirt and drop leaf litter.
Interesting idea. I had to nuke it all. I took a lot of it away because I want to kind of flatten the island anyway. There was a bunch more. But then I had to place a bunch of dirt back to get it flat. It was quite a bit of work. I kind of got into it. I wasn't going to do it all, but then I got into it a little bit, got sidetracked, and yeah. Anyway, this is river. And it's very nice to have a big, solid piece of river, which is actually more like a lake. Like the biome is river, but it's, you know, this is a lake. Anyway, rivers are interesting because of their spawns. In particular, they spawn drowned. And so I can make a sizable drowned farm here without having to have the kind of squiggly shape that you normally do for it. So likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover most of this over and then build a big structure that's going to house a bunch of farms. But one of them is certainly going to be a drowned farm, which I'm probably going to end up using kind of as my XP farm as well. And obviously we'll also be getting trident and copper from that. Sure. But before I get into any of that, I'd kind of like to Well, I want to get established. We need villagers. I'm gonna need villagers to get gear, essentially. The end raid we did last time got a bunch of good stuff, but it's not like I need proper gear. Like I need a silk touch pick that isn't this. I've got 3 durability left on this. It's great. And then I'm gonna have to start mining ender chests with a shovel because it's my only silk touch thing left. So I want to set up a rudimentary sugarcane farm, bamboo farm, because that will give him income, both in terms of paper for unlocking librarians and sticks for just getting emeralds. Ideally, I set up like an iron farm and a bunch of one thing at a time. The problem is I got a good amount of redstone actually from all my mining I've done. I've got a bit of diamonds. I've got, some other stuff. The problem being, let's see if I can find stuff here. This is the entirety of my slime. That's my riches counted in slime, which isn't great. So I think there's somebody that sells slime. So I'm going to start by going back over to spawn and to see if we can buy some slime. I have a fair amount of diamonds now. I don't really need them for anything in particular. And if we can get slime blocks, that's going to make some of this a lot easier. Actually, ideally also honey blocks. But just slime blocks would be fine. So we are a fair bit west right now of what is called the Goodland, which is kind of our fairground place on the server. Got like mini games, that type of thing. From there. Hey, Zas artist. I don't know if that's to be SAZ or something, but thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. So we're gonna fly back over there. There's a subway station there. It's basically just to like this way, I think. I don't have mending yet, and I don't have a farm for fireworks. The first is a bit more of a problem than the second. I can milk fireworks. Like, I don't think I need more than 1 rocket to get all the way there. It's 1,000, 2,000 blocks or something. If the server would load chunks, that would help. What is with the server today? Ooh. I believe I've seen a honey shop. The problem is I'm not very keen on buying honey for like exuberant place. Where am I? I cannot. Okay. This way. More of it than like piecewise loading in would be good. Ticket gate. But there's no. Is there a ticket mechanism here? No, I can't pay. I'm just gonna be throwing an iron piece there and they will despawn. That's not helpful. Thank you for the hype train, folks. And you get to see the subway, because the subway is quite awesome, actually. Although I am tempted to open a competing business with a teleporter system. But this tunnel is quite cool. If the server will load it, it looks like it's loading decently. Love this design. It's really cool. I think AD sells slime. But I don't know if there's any there. But I'm also not willing to pay any amount. And I think the honey shop, if I recall correctly, is really expensive. So I might want to set up a honey farm also. Yeah, it is a cool tunnel, isn't it? I need to get into the nether. I want to get brewing going because I need some brewing stuff for some of my farm ideas. I want to get netherite, obviously. There's so much stuff. server's struggling a little bit today, or like my connection or the combo. Yeah, that is a we just traveled a really long way, just so you know, to get back to spawn. I don't know who you were thinking about who would sell slime. If not them. What? Resin? Nice. I think, let's see if I can recall this. Like over here somewhere, there's some kind of honey related shop. Like one of these little open. I love the tree, by the way. I think it's so nice the way they've managed to like get redstone that actually does a reasonable thing inside this little tiny tree. Is it over here? No, that looks like honey. Or, well, wax, but sure. You know. But I recall this being quite expensive. 1 diamond per stack. Yeah, stack of 8, 1 diamond. That's extortion. I need to set up my own bee farm. It's not particularly hard. Am I buying? I mean, I could. Actually, let's pause the stream music and see if we've been naughty or nice. A piece of gold. I think that's medium nice. I know this. Why is he so angry? These are so nice though. They're great. Like 8 isn't gonna get me much of anywhere. I need like quantity if it's gonna make a difference. So let's go look for slime. I'll just have to adapt the design to be able to.
Loud noises.
Thank you. Loud noises. Thank you, Noinizer, for the 57 months. Thank you so much. I'll have to adapt the whatever farm design I set up for the restrictions of only having slime then. Selling gunpowder for 3 diamonds per stack. Oh my goodness. The prices. Milk bucket I don't care about. Brion's contracting. Let's see. Safety guaranteed. Where are those things? I think there's one shop that I'm looking for that's like across there or something. Hi, Black Dragon. What is this? Okay. Just gonna back away. It's fine. Bacon. Yep. Chandler. I never remember where the door is to this thing. Always end up like walking a full 360 around it. I think the door was where I started. I just can never spot it. Stop camouflaging your doors. It's like here, isn't it? Yeah, this is so well hidden. Maybe it doesn't have them here because this is all. This is just barter loot. He has them elsewhere. He has like a small shop like outside of spawn as well, I think. Morning, Michael. Well, I guess maybe day for you. Or can I place a bed that doesn't like destroy some path or something? Yeah, I did it. I did the thing. Let's see. Yeah, the shaders are complementary, re-mentioned. Armpit. Hold on. Why is there snow on top of here? What? That made no sense. This is just iron stuff. Yeah. Wait. What did I... Oh. Okay. This is... Tavern. Very nice. Yeah. Still don't know where the ship's chandler is. I thought it was over here, but then I didn't see it. Wait, this is just, yeah, it's just the rentals. No, press. That's great. Railway station decoration area, very nice. I like everything except portals and crying obsidian. Yeah, I don't know if I care much. This is just a disc shop. Okay. You walked past it. Let me walk back then. But it's like out there, then, eh? This is just stone supply and stuff. That's the rail station. Across from the stone shop. Oh! I've walked past it like 3 times, I think. Right. Yeah. 1 stack, 3 diamonds. That's more reasonable. Now, do I need more than 1 stack? I mean, reasonably, I'm going to want a bunch of slime, and I don't have a good... I'm not going to have a slime farm for a good while, I think. I want to make something that will probably give me slime, but it's like way off. Anything else I want here? 10 bones. Oh, payment there. Duh. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I think what we're doing then is maybe we're trying to set up a bee farm real quickly. There's so many things I need to do. Okay, hold on. I don't want to place down my ender chest because I don't have a good way of picking it back up. Also, I've been a bad citizen and not closed the doors when I left. Hi, Steriza. Yeah, I'm aware, Michael. Thank you. Let's go back. This way. Down more. Is this it? Yes. Yeah, I kind of like the crying obsidian part of that. Oh my goodness. Keep up the fight, server. You can do it. I wonder if it's the server or if it's my connection. I felt like it was the server before. But who knows? I guess the stream and everything else is fine. 0 drop frames. So yeah, a little faster. Number of Redstoners have to talk off the ledge because it doesn't work on the server. I don't need to do Minecraft-y special things. I don't know that I've thought of anything to do with minecarts. Maybe using some hopper carts running under stuff. But like, I don't have to send it max speed. Can I play guitar? I used to. I haven't for a long while. I'm gonna whip those hamsters a little more, I guess. Hashtag no context. Alright, so let's go back. The thing is, there's so many things I want to do. Well, I'm going completely the wrong direction. Great. There's so many things I want to do, but I kind of need to prioritize which farms to build and stuff now. Oh god. It's going to be really tricky to fly efficiently with this little heads up on chunks. Yeah, I think the problem with the shaders, this pack and the Krang Obsidian, is kind of that the difference between the pack and just regular vanilla with the shaders is like too big. I kind of like the effect that they're going for, but it kind of needs to be a lot more subtle. Okay, so anyway, okay, that's fine. 200, wasn't it 260 when I began? Did I not lose any durability on that entire thing? That makes no sense. So I have no idea where I'm gonna put stuff here. So I'm just gonna accept that these farms are gonna be temporary and we're just gonna put them somewhere. I definitely need hoppers. I don't need all of this sugarcane. I've put like a bunch of sugarcane along here just to get something going. Also, this is all the bamboo from clearing the island. So I have a bunch, but if I am going to, I'm going to start trading sticks, this will go away in a hurry. Servers at a solid 20 TPS. Yeah, I mean, it can be... I think the simulation is working fine. It's potentially the loading. Thing I saw before was I chopped down all of these, and it took a good while until they kind of actually popped off. Anyway, also need... Well, okay. Think about this now. Think about this careful. I need to get these guys breeding. I want jungle villagers here. It's a bamboo jungle biome, so they should be able to become jungle villagers. I also want an iron farm. So probably I should try to set up a breeder before I do anything else, because that's going to take a good while. Now... I don't like have a breeder design on top of my head. I have some glass here somewhere. There it is. But hopefully we can figure something out. Just do I use those? I guess I do. I don't have much in the way of options. I guess we make it out of dirt. That's not great. Cobble deep slate is way too valuable. Build it all out of diorite. I guess we could build it out of bamboo planks, but I kind of want to keep the bamboo for trading at this point. Sure, we're building out a cobble then. Where's my water bucket? I have 2 here. I had 1 more somewhere. There. Oops. Sounds about set. Let's go like somewhere kind of central on the island, just to be well within the boundaries of the bamboo jungle. What I want to do is I kind of build this from the back end, I think.
Redstone live on stream. Guess that's gonna be an actual Mindcrack.
Nice. Hello, Thomas. Thank you so much for 71 months. Thank you. That's a long time. A lot of support. I'm gonna sleep this away. It feels a lot darker when you get this long shadow and stuff with the shaders. There it is. Okay, so I want to get them all kind of pushed over. So if I do this, how is my inventory full after doing nothing? Oh god. Yeah, so they're all going to get pushed into this corner if I do that. Is good. And then I want okay, I'm gonna have to put stuff away. This is silly. I want a glass piece there. And we're gonna pull a rail up from underneath there. I mean, there was a case for moving this up in the sky, but whatever. I'm gonna need the beds, but I don't need them right this moment. Yeah, somewhere. Dirt. Go away. Thank you. Don't need this right at this moment. I definitely don't need one of those. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Don't need to carry the slime around this moment. Where's the other redstone? It's here. Okay, now we're kind of talking. Put this in my tool bundle. I don't need 3 empty bundles. Some in here maybe. Have 1. And the sugar cane can wait. Yeah, okay. What do I have here that will stack somewhere else? This can go into my food bundle. Yummy, yummy rotten flesh. Very nice. Right, we're gonna need the rails and stuff now, but whatever. Soon. Ashley, thank you so much for that brand new sub. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Okay, I kind of sort of want to try this before I build it up too much, which means I'm going to have to go make a bunch of, yeah, okay, fine. We'll do it. We'll fill up my inventory with all the things again. I wanted to grab, where did I put them? Here, some vines. We'll use those as ladders. And then I need, oh god, I have even more redstone here. Okay. Grab the levers. I'm gonna grab just some dust. And we're gonna need, that is strictly speaking good enough for now. I want 1 piece of just regular rail and power rail. That's fine. All right, so it's fine. We can do this. I'm so used to having having silk touch that now doing stuff feels really difficult. I was like, I'm gonna need to break the glass. I don't need to break the glass. We can do that to get it to tilt upwards. Is this gonna go through the thing though? I'm kind of banking on this bouncing. Good work immediately ending up underground. Lame. Well done. No! Rip. Fine. We're gonna do it again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Need to power this. There we go. Then we need another one like down here. I should have made a cart also. That would have been smart. And a solid block. Use that as a test. I mean, I need to get, like, ideally a villager in there, but just some mob, I guess. What am I doing? Not that. No, okay, never mind. Need another iron piece. Alright. So, test number 1 we can do without an entity here. And that is just, does it pass through? Nudge. Nudge. It does. Okay. Rip. Okay. I think it will probably go through any block here. Can I pick up an entity from one block lower than this is a question. I want to say that you can't, but I'm not entirely sure. The other way, they're pushed in here. We could, let's try this. Remove those. Remove all this stuff. Remove this. Let's see. Hi, Elbinton. How's it going? You're having a good one? So let's see. What I want is kind of this. We need another block here. Rail here. We'll literally just go through the thing here. Sure, we'll just do all powered rails for now. We have now concluded that we'll be going through this. Let's put another glass block here. I'm just committing. Is this for villages? Yes. So that goes through there and takes a bath. Very nice. So I kind of want to test with an entity. Oh, this is awful. If I open anything here, they're just gonna explode. They're just gonna be everywhere. You know what? I brought these for a reason. Let's actually use them. Let's place this down. So the idea is we have a breeder up here. They pop down in here. They end up all squeezed nicely into this corner, and then we can pick them up one at a time here. New villager smell. Wow. Rude. Can I grab somebody from somewhere else? I could put a villager in there, I guess, but then I potentially have a villager. Maybe we just do that, actually. Can I have one? Yeah, this boat with only one in it. Okay. We can pull that over here. We can pull that over here. And I guess I toss the boat in here by doing something similar again. Without using the wings, I should have put down several. How high up are you? You're not quite. Oh, you are. Okay, you're over. Fine. Okay. So we just pop down. Ow. Take a bunch of completely pointless damage. Break the boat without the game being really mean for once. Alright. I've done that before, by the way, and had the, like, specifically aimed at the bounding box and not the villagers, and still had the game just go, no, actually, you're killing a villager. Okay. I probably don't want to drop the villager into the water here, so we're going to do this. The way we see if this works is that the villager pops into this minecart. Don't do minecart stuff, he said. Immediately does the minecart stuff. Very good. Cool. All right, so that works. Now we know that this part of the system will hopefully work. And so what I need is now a breeder that pops out into here. I did get more water, yeah. We have the experimental minecarts also, Thomas, so it's even better. Which basically I think is this. We want a place where, like, is there a limit that to the how far away they need to be? I don't think so. They just need to have like a spare bed. On the other hand, it doesn't hurt me to do a full 8 here. 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, who knows? Maybe it hurts me. But I should be able to toss this down here now. It stops here without a problem. I don't have to cover it up or anything. I think it's on 13. But I remember hearing through the grapevine, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Spread sideways, very nice. I spent a good while shearing off a bunch of these vines from all over the place here also. So it's very suitable that I'm now just getting them back. Start spreading all over the place. So they drop down in here. Well, a little bit extra just so they don't do something silly and like bounce off the edge or something. And then we run out of cobble. That's how it goes. Okay, redstone bundle, I guess. We can put this away. Very good. I don't really know what I'm thinking here. So this is where they exit. That means... that means we need some form of one-way gate here. Which probably is just going to be fence gate here or something that they can run underneath. Will they randomly run underneath there? I think they might. And then what do we need up here? So space for 2 villagers, 3 beds. But I'm assuming if this is just a really tight area, then the villager, the baby, will just naturally try to kind of wander off because there's not much space. They don't need workstations, right? I think that was changed at some point. Beautiful. So great. Could also put like a water source pushing them this way. I'm a little worried about what that does to the other villagers though. So I'm going to try it without it first. Make a fence gate. Could be a fence, I think, but we'll just fence gate should be fine. Whoop. That goes like here. And like if there's one that's a third that gets stuck up here, I guess having a fence gate's good. It's a good way to get them potentially get rid of them. There, I said it. If I have a water stream going under here, that's going to mean that they are slightly higher up, which is going to be a problem. Okay, so I need those 2 villagers into here, I suppose. Also, we need a third bed, which means I have a bed over there. It's fine. I don't know. Maybe we just do this instead. Should be okay, right? I don't know. I am... this was a farm that I did not expect to be making the first thing that happened on stream. So, I mean, that's good. Okay. Do I go up here? No. We'll just pillar our way over here. We'll almost be guaranteed to get stuck on something else. So gotta... Because this is such a beautiful build, I'm gonna clean it up. Yeah. That's... Okay, you took seeds. Interesting. We're gonna have to feed them. Is it gonna work? Are they in a decent place here? Oh yeah, we're way over.
Yay.
This is fine. Okay, they took the beds. I don't have feather falling. I'm not entirely thrilled of this. If I drop down here, I think they should still fall on the beds. Nice. Even bounced a bit. I'll take this away. Give me that back. There we go. There. Put those away. Not that. This. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Here we go. This corner. Cool. I guess this provides a way for me to get out potentially. Where do I fly out? No. Okay. So these need food. That's the next problem here. I don't have potatoes. I have 1 carrot that I could grow. I've got wheat. I could give them bread, but I don't have much, and I was going to kind of breed cows out of that. There are still some farms up at the village. So Jojo has a base over on that island, in that village. And so that's the reason I didn't start there. She's going to move out, so I will have these. We'll have the whole area. But I wanted to not kind of rush her in moving out, and I can just as well start over here. But there might be potatoes in a farm over there. So I'm going to go look. Otherwise, there are a couple of villages down this way where I grab these villagers. So I can go there and look. I had somewhere. There. Alright, folks, we are going to have ads coming in a minute here. So if you don't want ads, you can sub to the channel. All of my subs have ad-free viewing. You can also use Twitch Turbo. This is on Twitch. YouTube ads are kind of just there. And also YouTube Turbo. Not Turbo, YouTube Premium. But Twitch Turbo will let you get free ad-free viewing on this channel also. Otherwise, I can't remove these ads. It's a Twitch thing. So I'm sorry about that. Ideally, I'd like potatoes here, I think. Let's go have a look. I'm not going to burn fireworks for this. We have a little bit of time. Fine. I just need like 1 potato. fill this in. It's really annoying. This too. Don't think this will have anything. But there are, I think, some farms up here. Yeah, that looks like a lot of wheat though. Oh, there's beetroot also. This is a potato. Ah, nice. We'll grab. I don't know if he's. Let's be a good citizen and replant this. Very much doubt that she's actually using any of this. This is probably just here. But if she does, I don't want to mess anything up for her. So, you know. Okay, we got some potatoes. Okay. Potatoes. Taters, precious. Nice. That was a good piece of bouncing there. One thing I really love about shaders is that sunsets actually become beautiful. Okay. Let me catch up on all the notifications as well. Maybe I should wait until the ads are over, actually. Also, I got this wrong. Did I miss a Koi subscribing? Resubbing? I don't remember saying anything about it. Thank you. Thank you, Koi. 73 months. Thank you very much. I do think I missed that. Thank you, Octogen, for the bits as well. Alright, we'll leave that. Some follows. Where do we... I don't even have a hoe. Do I make a diamond hoe? That seems very silly. I mean, I could just literally make a... Actually, hold on. Surely I have a hoe. From the end raid. I do not. Okay. Well, I don't really need, like, anything special. Let's just make a copper hoe. The weird thing here is I think potentially diamonds are less valuable at this point than some other materials. Let's... You know what? I'm going to flatten some of this now. I left this here because otherwise there are already few grass blocks left to spread the grass. But now it's spread everywhere. I can nuke down a level here and make it all flat. Nice. And then we'll use part of this little flat area up here for a starting farm. And I might just burn a bunch of bone meal on some of it here, just to get a start on the actual villager. They need 3 pieces of food each. It's not like a lot. Adblock's not working. Aren't you subscribed? Not the deal here, that I suppose. All right. Need 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be good. So that will keep it all moist. Should be able to do all of this from that one water source. 4. 4. You really do not need a lot of water for a farm. Okay, I'm getting extremely annoyed at this shield. Yeah, I didn't say that you were the last bits. I said that you're the last bits I missed. So probably what I want to do is then use up enough bone meal to fill the entire place and then get another 6. It's just mines everywhere now. This, yeah, put that away. Guess I'll put the carrots away. Do I want some carrots growing? I don't need bones for anything. I'll just do that. Hi, Sierra. There is an exclamation point Mindcrack, I think. That should give you a link to the website, if I've done things right. And that has a list of all the creators. So I'm assuming, like, this Fedrin and myself online creators right now. Hey, it's a wash time, cat cam. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I really wanted to. I should have put away some of this dirt. Yeah, Arma doesn't actually create content though. Ooh, hold on. Fortune works on these, right? I think Fortune works. That was 7 potatoes from 1. Yes, Fortune definitely works on these. It doesn't work on wheat because it's kind of not seeds. Okay, I need to go put stuff away. Sonic. That sounds like something completely different. Let's maybe use the same one then. Well, I had one with a yeah, okay. Dirt. Go away. Don't need more of these now either. And I don't really need 2 stacks of torches. Put this away for now. Should be good enough for the moment. Looting is for killing stuff. Fortune is for mining stuff. Oh, now it's trying to eat it instead. Would the .1 be the month number for the update? It's the drop number. .1 would be the first drop of the year. I need to cover that so I don't end up bouncing and thumping over this. But okay, so that's not enough for filling the entire place. It should be fine. Seb is actually... Let me try. Okay, never mind. That was not very smart of her. Yes, there. I was like, I have some slab somewhere. Seba's been on the cat cam for a while. Can you make a 10 to 20k redeem that makes the cat cam cover the entire screen and move the gameplay to the top left corner? Inverse cat cam? Maybe we can do that. I've got 7. Do I want... sure. Sure. We'll burn. Fine. Okay, so we got 1 spare. I do this and this. 7. That's exactly enough, I think. This is a cat stream. Yeah. There's vines everywhere now. So I now wanted to try to get the trick of giving... Okay, I think you got those. So I want you... No. Okay. This is the problem. They keep, like, being extremely greedy, and one person picks up all the food. And then it all falls apart. I guess I'm just gonna make a bunch more. Who needs bone meal anyway? I guess I will just then end up... Should remove that big thing also. I will just end up composting a bunch of the potatoes eventually. Because you certainly did not. Okay, can't... Do I throw... Probably do 3 at a time still. If I do this... Pick him. Pick him. Okay. Think you now have at least 3 each. Although I can't be sure that you're not the same. What if I drop these here for you? Whatever. Do you need to have slept in the beds? Have you not slept in the beds? Sorry if that made a racket. They're muted before that. I need you to go to bed. Okay, so they went to bed. I now believe that everything that they need to breed villagers is filled. I could be wrong. They might also just need more food or whatever. But that's what I believe. And if we can get that going, that would be great. Because then that will keep running for the entire... Well, it won't, because I need to give them a ton more food. But at least I can just keep feeding them. And I'm kind of ahead of the curve here. And also now I have food for myself. Because that's a thing I've lacked for a long time. Very long time. I see no hearts. Give me some hearts. You shouldn't need more than 1 extra bed, right? Because they should see that there's space for another villager in this village, and therefore... Yeah, I know they need to sleep for spawning golems. More of that. Maybe do this. And then get rid of this. Sorry, you're gonna get some stone falling on your faces. That's good for romantic moments, what I hear. It's possible that one of them actually picked up every single piece of food I give him. That is absolutely possible. They should share at some point. That is going to really annoy me, but whatever. Okay, well, I guess we just go... You wouldn't be helped from that, Fabian. All right. I suppose. Just keep getting more potatoes. Wow. Getting really poor results now. Okay. Well, I guess I give them these 6. They should at some point start giving each other food. When they have enough for themselves. But, yeah, who knows? That really looked like one of them took all of it. It really did. I don't believe they need a workstation for being able to breed. So this should be fine. Why's my XP blinking? That's weird. I love villagers. Is it the lack of beds? Is it do they not have food? I think they share. It's just that farmers normally are the only ones that actually get food. But I'm not entirely sure. I mean, we could just make them farmers, I guess. At least for a moment. I do want farmers anyway, eventually. Oh, I have that. So let's see. That's just slabs, right? Let's do this. If I just make one a farmer, it's absolutely going to become the one that didn't manage to pick anything up. So we'll do 2. One of them has to have a profession. I'm quite sure that's not the case. Yeah, I'm gonna drop into here then. We'll do this. Okay. 2 farmers, let's go. There's no reason... Oh, this is a problem. There's no reason you couldn't share food now. You don't have to be employed to make kids, no. Well, I mean, they're composting the damn things. Or I guess if you picked up seeds before, you might be composting the seeds. There's no way you had that many seeds in this economy. Oh boy. Okay. Do they need like more than 1 extra bed? Yeah. Let's look up the exact mechanics. What are you binding to? Beds with at least 2 blocks, empty blocks above their heads. Job sites are not required. Okay, cool. The villagers willing, villagers breed as long as there's unclaimed beds available. Is there a chance that this dude has somehow managed to claim one of the beds? I think it's the willingness problem. I can't do this from up there. Hello? Move over. Okay, well, if all that happened from me giving them composters was they just composted everything. So now I have a good reason to believe, I can put this in here, a good reason to believe that they just do not have food. So that's the thing. Should probably get rid of these. That's where I transported the cows and sheep. It's quite possible that one picked up all the food. Yeah, I agree with that. I might do this actually. And we'll put away the poisonous potato. Well, I'm kind of running out of bone meal at this point. I guess I could grow some trees and bone meal and like compost the... Probably make like... I need to like remake all my farms from my hardcore world. I think that's the key here. That's extremely annoying. Okay, let's leave that for a moment. They obviously need to just get some time with each other. Just, you know, chill out, get to know each other. It's fine. And I will instead try to build another farm that I haven't really set up ahead of time, which is going to be, you can grab those. Nice. It will rain. Great. Draw, or I don't want. I need a dispenser. Do I have like a broken arrow here somewhere? A broken bow. A lot of this is going to very quickly get very stuck if I don't end up managing to get my villagers to breed. And we'll see that much. Got one dispenser. Why did I want a dispenser? I was thinking about the... Oh boy. No, we don't. I do not need a bunch of villagers, or turning into witches here. Hello, Ellie. Main cam is cat cam now. Pizza's here? Very nice. Had some pizza yesterday. That was pretty good. Where do we put this then? Well, it's a cat scam this time. Because I think the other, I can't switch to the other cat. I can double check that, I guess. Yeah, no, don't want to switch to that. So that's a cat scam. Sorry about that. My basic thought about this thing, keep it well away from that, I guess. Where do we, I don't know. Let's go put it over here. It's fine. Something, wait, I'm gonna need, okay. Let's start with the actual, like, where do we put the crops? So let's say we have a bunch of water here. So we can plant sugarcane. Probably actually grab some. Don't need this much cobble. Sure. Bit of sugarcane. Actually, let's go back. So you have that growing like this. Oh, nice. Filled it up completely. Ellie, no. No. You're not allowed to do that. You want to say hi? She very much did not want to say hi. Here we go, though. What are you looking at? All right. The idea was kind of to put... I wanted blocks over here. And then, like... My thought was kind of to do this. And have that push it off, because that means it's a full block pushing it off. Well, we can do this, actually. The thing is giving me trouble now is that if I put blocks over here to have them not fall into the water, then the sticky pistons are gonna, or the slime blocks are gonna stick to that. What is that? Pickertech? Thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Very much appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. So instead, we keep that blank. Put another row here. That also doesn't work, actually. I'm gonna need a non-sticky block here. And I've got none of them. You smelt up a little bit of terracotta. You might probably have enough. I need like 8 blocks. There's more clay here. I have clay somewhere. I know. There. That's not enough though. Where is this where's this silk touch shovel? No, I have it. Here. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Always good to know that people find them useful. Okay. So 8 clay, that should be fine. You know what? We'll just do this. And then we need a piece of dye. What is an easy piece of dye for me? What is a worthwhile piece of dye that I can sacrifice? Hello again, Ellie. I'm sure I had something somewhere that can just become a dye that I... It's interesting. Because almost all of the... What? Almost all of the reasonable like dye materials usually are kind of precious to me, actually. Well, it's a cat scam. He's still going the other way. He's in my window in here. And I don't have the other cam set up in here today because I had it pointed at Seba, but that I can't use that camera right now. I guess I use up one of my 2 ink sacs, but it feels very silly. I could also use up one of my 2 bone meal. Wait, I'm sure I had some just random flowers. It's yellow and red to look. No, red is fine. Red terracotta. Ran out of fuel in that. Orange. I don't remember how orange looks. Red is fine. It's not super pretty, but it's going to be hidden inside a mechanism anyway. You're in the jungle, so brown? Yeah, I would have had brown. Not many, though. I kind of picked them mostly as I need to be able to replant these later. Digital. Oop. This is an interesting cover. I presume you still have not. No. Okay, cool. Fun. You keep an eye on those. It's not where they were meant to go. And apparently it was exactly 8 long, so I do need this. So the idea was then this. There. That's 8 blocks though. I think I'm over push limit now. On the other hand, I guess if I now have this, I have no reason to not put the slime blocks directly over here. Which means I'm fine again. Remove all this. This isn't going to be like a huge farm or anything. It's just I want something that keeps going while I like just am around the area, and this a farm that's just constantly collecting some blocks for me. So now give me those. If we power this, all of them go out. Yeah. All right, so that either on a slow timer or with an observer, either works. Although I'd have to put the observer awkwardly on the top, so maybe the better thing to do here is just, and then I need it to be picked up, which probably means water stream here, I guess. I mean, I have to make sure I have walls everywhere. We put a hopper over here. I'll probably do this, I think. You go away. Well, you pointed it there. There. Chests. You do not need to tell me what the flow limit of water is, believe me. I've had a bunch of these farms before, and the problem tends to be that if you're trying to hydrate the things with the same, and it's like you end up getting things stuck quite a lot. That I can't have. I guess that's fine. Mostly want a wall to prevent them from flying all over the place. But yeah, since I've ended up putting water there, the thing I was gonna do is use a minecart underneath them to pick it up. And have two. So I have one from the other side, but now completely changed the design. So now the water under here makes no sense anymore. I kind of didn't want to do this because I didn't want the constantly flowing water. But oh well. The edge here is what worries me. Should be fine. Like, it might get stuck on this sometimes. Yeah. That's okay. We'll put these in here. I think what we do is just put this on a reasonably long clock. I can't have an observer in any place where it will connect to the slime. So the only place I could put it would be like up here. Because it's on the third block, right? So if I have it over here, so I have to be, I could have it on the side of the third block here. I can put it here, basically. That would work. On the other end, yeah, if I move the piston, I could use a normal block on the end, I suppose, yeah. The other problem with observing the block here is that when this piston moves, you also get signals. So I think what I want to do is just make a decently long clock, and it will just harvest stuff every once in a while. I think that's just a more sensible approach. I don't have comparators. I'm sure I have comparators. I might not have many comparators for sure, but I'm sure I have comparators. I do. Okay, I have a decent amount. It's fine. I don't have quartz, so I can't make more. So that's a thing, but okay, it's fine. That is too close. So move everything. Just let's start building it from here. Actually, if I think I want it here. Because where is it? Here. Nice. So constantly out of space. Let's put the shield back there. It's fine. I need a redstone torch. So that is going to blink on because this will be lit all the time. This is going to blink on. Oh, whenever. Oh, this ended up a little bit awkward. I'm going to need a repeater here, I think. Because I'm going to need the signal to be longer. I guess we do this. It's all a mess. It's fine. It's not a problem. I need the signal to be slightly longer so it doesn't get the piston stuck. Yeah, okay. Now we just build a clock here. Wow. Copper placement is hard. Redstone blocks and then a bunch of blocks for the actual clock, which we probably just fill it more or less. I have dirt everywhere, and now when I want some, I can't find it. Okay. Well, put the slabs away. I don't want to carry them. We put 4 stacks in here. I think it will be good. That isn't what I wanted. This. And the redstone block is what I needed, right? The bottom doesn't update at all, I think. Alright, so now it's retracted. I guess we're going to help it out a little bit to just not have to sit here forever to see if it works. When this turns around, it should push once and retract almost immediately. Yeah, cool. So I think we do the same thing again, but for bamboo. I think we can use exactly the same. Hey, nice. Gross. We can use exactly the same design. And I'm going to move all my sugarcane over there just to free up space in these chests. Very nice red piece of sugarcane there. All right, so that's going. I think we can do the same. We could even layer this above, although I don't know if that has much purpose. No, let's just make another thing here. Let's go get the clay for this first. I'm gonna need maybe even more for this. Let's make some more lace terracotta. And then when we take a break, the next time I can go move the other cat cam in here. There is some Badlands that is not too far away, I think, but we'll just make our own. It's fine. 29. There, I'm glad I managed to get like some extra dirt. I really need some more dirt. I mean, I'm intending to kind of cover this entire piece of technically a river anyway. This is all going to need more fuel. What color do we want to? We just want to make it all red. Surely there are like some more flowers here. Yeah. Make 2 rounds of red, I think is fine. I'm in the mood. Are these done? Alright, I don't have lock on. These look kind of done to me. Oh wait, I'm being stupid. Okay, cool. We can go give them a lot of food. And hope that the greedy one somehow... Wait, what? Okay, they're here. They're fine. Do I even, like, separate them? I need...
It's wonderful to have you streaming again.
Thank you. Thank you, Mickey Moons. And thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate that. Surely, you're just not picking anything up. What? Oh, what? Okay. Well, one of them is in the mood. Is that both? I think that's both. Come on. Oh, and a jungle baby who immediately left and went into this. I'm slightly concerned over slightly concerned over this, but it's okay. We might at some point want a system where we filter them so that they don't go in here until they're grown up. But whatever, it's fine for now. But that means that probably that means that the guy who picked them all up before was kind of had enough food, and the other one picked up all of this round because one of them was just completely ignoring the food there. So maybe they will actually just make a whole bunch of babies now. I'm quite sure this guy will now have not claimed the bed, which is pretty good. Wait, did I replant these, or was I just like greedy and took them all? I did replant. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go build some form of bamboo farm. All right, so I want basically the same setup. I need to smelt these again. Well, strictly speaking, only half of them. Great work. There. The reason I need double this is because bamboo grows so much taller, and I don't want stuff to get stuck on top of the wall where the pistons come out of. So I need a layer on top of the slime for this one as well. Okay, let's put all of the glass away and grab 8 bamboo. Nice. Doesn't necessarily hurt to grab one that's a baby. It will just grow up a bit later also. So we got this here now. One option would be to put the other one the other way around here and have the access chests just be next to each other. But I kind of feel like maybe I do the opposite. We could trigger off the same clock actually, and just put the other one facing the other way here. It's quite nice to not have to do a second. I like that. Okay, that means we put these here and clear away part of the terrain. Oh, right. Fortune shovel. Oh, so stupid. It's just 100% flint drops. They're so useless. So incredibly useless. At least you can do the sand without getting some stupid drops. Okay. And dim turtle. Great. So let's see. There. Should be able to pick up another stack of sand at this point. I don't really need to remove all this. I think we'll have just enough space here. I want my 32 boxes of flint currently in a vessel. Useful for that? Well, I mean, just use fortune tool then. Like, you get too much of the stuff. This inventory feels like a constant disaster. I'm gonna need a double chest over here too. Do I want to pull it this way just to... whatever. Either way. Definitely want these here. And then... okay, I actually do want space on this side. Damn it. Yeah, I mean, that's... that's why I want a wall in the way. Yeah. Hi, tomorrow. That went flying. Oh, very good. I love pushing stuff with slime blocks. It's great. Just put some of these torches back. I've removed a bunch of torches from the island now. Get rid of some of this. Now we should be good. Right. No, that makes no sense. Here. Let's move the torch again. The torch back again. Water. We'll push it the same way. And, well, I guess it would make more sense to actually, at this point, do this. Have them fall all over the place. This is great. It's fine. There. Hoppers. This chests go here. Point that into there. All this going there. We can now close this back up and access that from here. Very good. And then we can access the other one in a similar way over here. We put a torch back here. Coal. Nice. I'm like basically out of coal. So it would be the hopper goes here. Point it into there. And then this is the access space. I can place... Yeah, exactly like that. Well done, line. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing so well right now. It's great. There we go. All right, there. That's that. Let's go pick up all the garbage again. Let's go pick up some of the garbage again. I left that out there. Great. It's a random piece of flint everywhere. Okay, that's interesting. That's exactly what I was worried about, but I can't put... Okay, I'm gonna have to make some more terracotta then and put it in this. That's interesting. Maybe this is frequent enough. Should be less than 5 minutes. So that it gets a second chance to push the items off, if that happens. I mean, I guess it's also going to sometimes just fall down here, in which case it's just lost. But we'll see, I suppose. If we end up with a lot of lost items, I guess we make a form of improvement. But if I make 4 more of these, I guess I need to make 8 then. I can make another, cover up the last little gaps in the wall. Need to go find the flower. I can make yellow blocks. I really don't want a couple of yellow blocks in the end of that. Wasn't there a beetroot up in the village? Yeah. Okay, here's a bunch of blue and stuff, but no red. Great. Oh, here's a red. No, we'll just grab these. It's fine. It's fine. Hi, cow. Nice. And sleeps. What? I was too quick. Sleeps. Very good. What's this? That's good. I want, okay. How's this looking? One guy still? Okay, that's fine. Grab this. I might as well make it all. I'm just gonna end up needing more, right? Do I have enough fuel? Yeah. You just realized that. Yes, I did. It's kind of a temp setup, but hopefully I'll have some time now during the holidays to actually sort it. The rest we can leave for now. That's all right. So we need this here. And then we can do that, I guess. Nice. So, I mean, I should probably keep some eye on what is this doing. So I've got 5 stacks now. Oh? That's interesting. Can I block this and still be able to open this? No. I need some stair or something there, okay. Oh, I don't have a stone cutter here. Oh, I can't access the stone cutters. Probably the thing. All right. Let's one thing at a time. This goes here. There. What an absolute monstrosity. Right, I don't need that block. That's fine. I definitely need to cover that up, though. That's going to lose a lot. And, okay. Yeah, no, let's put this away. Not that. Efficiency 3 shovel randomly. Okay, cool. And then actually, well, we'll put it down over here. It's fine. I left one. Okay, we'll put that over there. Maybe it ends up randomly converting it to dirt. I would not mind. So we do this now because they'll open it, but from the other end, it's closed off. So we won't have stuff popping up anymore. So if this gets, yeah, this one's chilling there. I might be at risk of losing a lot here, actually. One thought I was having before was to have multiple layers. I get to just harvest more often, I guess, is the most recent, but it doesn't hurt to harvest more often. That isn't going to help by harvesting more often. I need a minecart under here. Rip. I don't think I can avoid having a minecart picking some stuff up here. I was trying to not have to do all of that with this simpler farm, but whatever. We need to not have this much cobble. And then I need a little bit of this dirt back. Okay. Let's just jump in here. Remove all of that, put that back. Let's do this. Remove some of that. Oop, come on, there. So we don't have to have stand here. Don't need to have this all be floating.
Yay.
I don't have a good way out. I don't have water either. Okay, fine. All right, so that is a good start. We need to go under here. That's where we need the thing. So let's dig this all out first. We'll be able to, yeah, open up to here. Great. Let's get some more flint. Perfect. We're coming up on a break, folks. We're gonna actually take the break this time. It is ad time again for Twitch, and I kind of need a break. I'm gonna go move the cat cam in here, so we can use the alternative cat cam as well, although at least probably out in the first one again. And meanwhile, we'll have some clips, so you're not gonna miss much this time around. If you would rather see the clips than the ads, then you can go sub to the channel. All my subs get ad-free viewing, and Twitch Turbo also gives you ad-free viewing if you'd prefer that. That gives you, it's more expensive, but it gives you ad-free and many more channels. Yeah, we have a little bit of time. Thank you, everybody, for the follows. Thank you, S4, is that Salerno? Might be. Liam Rar, Upbeat Defeat, and Pizza Users. Thank you for the follows. Mud and hoppers. Yeah, mud would be a thing. I don't. Do I care? Could make mud easily. That would be so much nicer. We'll deal with that when we're back. For now, though, we're taking a break. Thank you so much for chilling with me, and we'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes. Ooh.
I'm not gonna ask permission for this, okay? But I hope everything is okay.
Shouldn't be any normal piglets around, so I'm just gonna grab it. Whoa, I'm stuck! Whoa. Okay then. Alright. Mm-hmm. And the nut. Are you kidding me? Alright then. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's gonna hit him. Get! Alright, okay. You brought reinforcements? Is that dude coming for me? No, I don't think I hit anybody. Oh man. Alright, that's kind of a no-go. I can't. No, I can't. I can fight one of them, but I can't fight two of them with piglins in the way.
I see how these runs are going to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Third-person view to see the dragon better.
It shouldn't matter. It doesn't fly this far out. And like, if it does, it will take it a while. But it should not fly this far out. Okay, never mind. I hate everything. What? What was that? Hey, let's just go. I hate everything. Yeah, not where my mindset is at right now.
Half-hearted mode.
Again?
No. Put it in half-hearted mode.
No.
There were two voices saying that there. It's 2 against 1, Myth. Sorry.
Well, it was also me saying no. No.
Thank you.
Just saying.
You don't count.
Apparently. Who am I to talk about my stream?
Yeah, I don't know. Who do you think you are?
The viewers decide, that's obvious, right?
You think you are, Mr. Streamer? Think you're like the streamer or something?
Want to talk to the manager of the stream.
Alright, Karen to space. You all just died. A bit.
I think they are still dying.
Oh, good.
Okay, now we can go die in peace.
Beautiful.
Okay, well, that's that farm done its thing. Oh, so good. So good. Oh my god. Oh. And the thing is, if I dug, I would have dug this way. And I would have missed it by like a few meters. And then I would have been even more annoyed. I was aghast. That angle doesn't really exist. That might. That was close. Oh! You see that shot? Kind of useless, but... What do I put in the corners? Do I not put anything?
At the underscore guy 1604 asked for this.
You got it, chat. You got your wish. How in the world?
Please, Lion.
Oh,
No!
Really? Really? Come on.
It's just a matter of time, man.
Yeah.
That was rude.
Yeah.
A rude
Yeah, my
dragon
boy.
right there.
Just one more arrow would have done it.
You can pick up my boots if you want, man. They have fair quality.
There's
that
no
could've been-
way I can sort through stuff in this.
Could have been mine.
Yeah.
Dragon's got the advancement I should have got. But no. Oh, and there goes the puka.
Oh, people have fallen at the end now. I think people are starting to take risks.
More risk.
That
Oh, this
dragon
is
has
it.
the hair of kelp, man.
I still have not taken damage, I don't think.
How many health do you have, Lime? I can press down. No, I can't see it.
Because I've not taken damage, so it hasn't updated.
Whoa.
Flex.
Yeah, it only shows hearts if you've lost hearts. And it's time for the final perch, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
got it, man.
Yeah!
Yes! Yes!
Slicedlime
Nice.
MVP. Team Creepers,
Where's this
baby.
gameplay gonna pop up now?
Holding the egg is one, right?
Let's go. Yes. Getting the
There
egg
it
is
is.
definitely one.
Why don't we go like to like the better parts of like the thing that are less to argue about? So let's just like try this minecart, for example.
Last time, Thomas to Space said, try this minecart.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
There was a
fair,
death
fair.
coaster involved with fiery arrows and creepers. I remember this, Tom. Do you think I'm that stupid that I'll do it again?
Do you want an honest answer to that?
No. Okay, this is kinda safe. Look what you did to this poor nature. Look. Why? You all are worse than climate change. I swear. Jesus, this tunnel is long now. And I've dug it this long because... Cod dice? Why was there a cod that died? Cod hurts? Cod dies? Drowned swims. I have decided we should go the other way. So if we stick to the left now, we should be going into new uncharted territory. Where are you? We let it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. A little bit messier. I have to fix. I think I can get this other camera rolling if we need it, but he's not in here at the moment, so we'll get the cat cams so that when we have cats. Thank you, Fedrin. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic time. Sad we didn't get to actually hang out more. Moved far away from here. Yeah, and if you didn't know, Fedrin is another one of the creators on the server, and she was on here just a moment ago. Next time I will pester. Very, very nice. There will be plenty of more opportunities. Let's see if I can actually control joystick. we go. Which side is which? This way. Something like that. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll chill vibe mining. Nice. We're chill vibe redstoning here. I'm sure that's the thing. I probably want to give them more food, to be honest. It's just still just this one guy. Unless there's like they had a baby and is stuck in here. No. Okay, so let's toss these in like this. Picked it. Nice. I'm quite sure that they picked up a stack each there, which is good. So we have been doing some farming things up here. I think they now more or less work. The problem is all of these things end up here. So a bunch of the bamboo's getting stuck on top of here. The solution that was pointed out right before we went to a break, which I really do want to explore, is to use mud, because mud is not a full block. So then we could use hoppers below, which is so much better. I potentially don't even need the... Can you plant sugarcane on mud? I don't know that I have an empty bottle here, actually. Because then we should be using that for both farms, and we'll just simplify a whole lot. You fill these on... Well, I have a water source here, so that's fine. Ah, one more. Oh, of course. There. And then if I make more nice terracotta, I did, but I don't have 8 more. But otherwise I could put that here and we just only use the hoppers underneath here. And then I don't have to mess about with anything else. It would be so much better. It's worth the extra work on making that glazed terracotta. And then I should do that for the other one too, but I need a way more glazed terracotta then. Yeah, I should just go to the Badlands and mine some. I don't know. It's gonna end up being quicker in the long run, isn't it? On the other hand, dye was my problem a moment ago here. Oops, I'm just wildly clicking all over the place now. Dirt goes in here for a moment. That can go in here too. All of the flint. These don't need to be... Let's just say that you belong in there. Can we get a baby? No? Why you no baby? Is it possible that that guy somehow has managed to claim a bed and it hasn't released it? This is also possible that that one guy was greedy again and picked up all the food. I think this guy picked up all the food now. Who knows? Yeah. North of Goodland is like... Well, Goodland is like 1,000 blocks away. I can't fly there. It's just... Maybe I should. I'm west of Goodland. Almost exactly west of Goodland. Okay, well, let's do that. I need my... Oh boy, this is messing up. See if I can get my stream stuff to work. Would be really nice. Okay. This is northwest. Let me actually look at the map. If I can find which tab I have my map in. It's not there. It's not there. Oh, it's this one. Here. It's still it is closer. It's not much closer. It's east northeast from me. Well, we can fly there. When closing things up with a glazed terracotta, restore the chance of bamboo anything stuck on top of bamboo blocks. Yeah, I suppose so. So maybe we still should have the... Oh, I didn't see Rayon join. Yeah, maybe we still should have that. Maybe I don't need that anyway then. For the sugarcane case, it doesn't matter. Oh, I will have... Yeah, we've shot bamboo into the ocean. This is great. Hi, pufferfish. Yeah, nice. Nice. Interceptor. I joined the wrong server. Oh boy. Okay. We're still gonna set up so we can pick up the item through the through the mud though. Because these can still fall. This looks so wrong, but I think it is. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, so now we can do this. We can do this. Accidentally join Mindcrack all the time. Yeah, I mean, I hate it when that happens, right? I probably want a torch down here now. Nice. Okay, we get a test case immediately. Yeah, so one got stuck on top of there, which I think will be fixed by just the fact that this is not 5 minutes long. So it will just end up getting knocked off. And this, to be honest, I don't think actually ends up there much. It would be if it grows too tall, I guess. I mean, we might as well do the same thing here, to be honest. Because why not? I mean, the why not would be 9 more hoppers spent, but whatever. Ah. And now I actually should be removing the... let's do this actually. Great. Source water everywhere now. Eh? Okay, we broke it all. Dirt. Let's use the opportunity then, since everything turned into water sources, to do that. And then cover everything but one. Grab those back. Plant the sugarcane again. Okay. They will be under here. That's right. does say Trident returns. There's a loyalty Trident doing something here somewhere. What? Hi. You have a loyalty Trident? Do I wish I had looting right about now? There's... What? Okay, hold on. Is you... Where... What are you fighting? You're fighting an amethyst. Or an amethyst, an axolotl. Well, I didn't get that. Too bad. Right, well, let's double check that. Okay, so apparently there's lush caves under here. I was just so confused because I didn't know that the tridents actually returned when they were used by a mob. I thought it would kind of just not work. That's full. All right, what was I doing? That was highly confusing. We're replacing hoppers in under here. That is just not a sound I was expecting at all. So there are two trident guys just chilling down there. Okay, this is... Yeah, okay. Interesting. So this needs to be taller. Because not having it taller does mean there's a risk of them just ending up on top of the wall. I thought that would be quicker though. Why hasn't it? Okay, and one has ended up there, so that's interesting. Surely this is gonna push soon because these are tall. I want to see if that actually works. Come on. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. This gap looks like there's a block that misses one, but it doesn't. It's just the random placement of the bamboo stalks. Did it break? I guess there could have been a... Looks like all the redstone is still there. Something could have fallen into one of the hoppers. That would break it. Guess I have to go look. No, it's almost done. We're gonna miss it now. That's so stupid. I can still stand up. I still see the results. Yeah, so that's gone. Now there's a new one. But unless that was just exactly 5 minutes in the hopper timer, then it's fine because it hasn't despawned is basically the thing. And we have more than a stack already. Okay, so that will keep going. It's not a super fast farm or anything, but it will keep harvesting. This is definitely not fast, but whatever. And you have not made another baby, have you? Okay. So either something is wrong here, or I'm just randomly getting the... Oh god, my goodness. That's connection problems. And it's only connection problems to the server. Because I have 0 dropped frames still. Interesting. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I don't... On the other hand, We should have potatoes now, right? That's a lot of potatoes. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Come on. Server. I am sending you packets. Please respond. Okay, this row is entirely done. This row is not. There's one here that isn't done. Not that it would hurt terribly to pull more of them, but might as well try to be optimized. Oh, bedtime. There's a bunch of random browser tabs open now, just because I was trying to find that map. Okay. Nice. This is gonna be so much. I mean, even gonna be able to like eat potatoes myself. It'll be glorious. We'll have actual food. Okay. Shaders make this farmland look weirdly like plastic or something. Hey, it grew. Okay. That left me with let's just call that quite a lot of potatoes. And let's go toss like a stack each at them. Still just one guy there. Like, they do have a limit to their inventory space, so eventually should be able to just make sure that they really have enough. What? What? Are they not reaching them because they're standing on top of the beds? Yeah. Okay, I think they took one each. Wow. Okay, now they're actually... So that disproves that. It's not just farmers that will throw food to others. Okay, so now they certainly have enough food. One of them has enough food to share with the others, and I'm pretty sure the other one just picked up a whole stack. So there's no reason that like that would mean that they don't breed. Yeah, they're tossing... Oh yeah, okay, cool. So it was just food. And giving them enough food, is just giving them an enormous surplus of food has made them go love birds. Very good. I'm starting to hate that I used vines for this, but it's fine. We'll deal with that later. What do I want to do first then? I think one thing I want to do first is I want to set up a Fletcher. Because the Fletcher will then mean I have an income of emeralds. And it also means I have an income of bows, which is good because I then will be able to make dispensers, which I currently don't really have a good way of doing. We need to make some form of structure here. Where did I put? Yeah, here. I guess we use more cobble. I don't really want to just leave them out in the open. They're going to end up here. I guess we can knock this down. This looks very unlit now. I don't really intend to keep the water here, so I could just heave it all over. Ah. That was the farm lime. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just some potatoes. We can plant them again. It's fine. I'm glad I just harvested it. Okay. Let's do that. It's fine. So let's set up some just temporary little village place here. I'm gonna actually cover this, I think. At least this half. Yeah. What the no? Okay. There's nothing here I care about. Let's actually get some dirt and fully cover it. Should be fine. I ended up with... No, I just ended up with 2 stacks. It's the same amount, but 2 stacks. Did we get a baby from that? Yes, good. It's another jungle baby. That's nice. So we could swap them. If I want to get only jungle villagers, we could swap them there. Don't know if I care enough though. Because if I put 2 jungle villagers up there to breed, those will only generate jungle villagers because both their own type and the biome type is with this jungle. But I don't think I care. It would be nice to have a mix. Gerbil, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate that. All right, so now we have a little bit of space here. We can set up. I'm basically gonna. I don't really know actually. We're kind of just doing something like this, I think. I don't really care too much about exactly how this looks. It's going to be very temporary. All right, you're now a Fletcher. And we can do this. I'll need the backside here. So this means I should now be able to break the minecart. And he won't be able to go anywhere. We're going to hit it right at the edge. There. And... No? Exclamation point? What? No what? You need to cover the corner too? Oh, for the... It depends on how you do it, I think. If you drop them with a activator rail, then yes. So I'm looking for a very particular trade set here. I'm looking for arrows and sticks. There we go. Now we're gonna trade like crazy with this guy. Another thing I'd like to do is like to set up automatic farms with villagers. So I need a whole bunch of villagers here. Okay. We need to clear inventory space at this point. Put all the redstone stuff in there. I need to put all the dirt in here. Put all the cobblestone. Well, let's put all the cobble in there. Let's put sand and sandstone in here. That had some flint. We'll put that there. I know I have several. I have more of my slime blocks here. This can go in the toolbox, which is this thing. I guess I can put this here. We're really running out of space here, though. I guess this is kind of available now. We'll put this in here. I'll also put the minecart in here for now. These... No, we don't need this in here. We also don't really need this in here. Let's toss them here instead. Potatoes. Potatoes. Boat. We'll keep the fireworks, I guess. I mean, this is fine. There. I'll do. This is actually really good if I can trade with this guy before nighttime. Did I never trade before? Really? Okay. We unlocked the bow. Really good. Are you not worried about baby zombie coming for your Fletcher? Not really. The whole island is lit up. It's a very temporary setup. Or a whole peninsula. I think it's lit up like crazy. The only real danger is drowned. I mean, I guess I'm not entirely sure about that anymore because I removed a bunch of torches. So, yeah, shit. Plonk some back here. But overall, I'm kind of here most of the time. They've been unprotected for a long time. Drowned or zombie hordes once you get 10 plus villagers. I mean, we can deal with that problem later. You've not restocked. You will not until it's like working time. So we should probably start grabbing villagers here and making stuff. And the thing that needs to happen, I guess, is we need to start getting... Well... Okay, so maybe I'm not quite sure. I need an armor smith, a weaponsmith, and then a whole lot of librarians. And I don't know what the most... Like, really, the most important thing is mending. I don't care about Mason right now. We'll come back tomorrow. Eventually, I probably will, but I don't care about Mason right now. I can't even place an ender chest because I can't really break them without silk touch. The thing is, the problem with starting with librarians, which is what I would like to do because I like mending, is there's no chance, there's zero chance that I get mending first. What I'll get is some other good trade that I will feel like, no, I can't skip this. So then I'll have to get another librarian, and then we're just like continuously doing that. So I think what should do is probably get a an armor smith first. Should I just tear these down now? Because I will be getting a passive income of sugarcane now, so I potentially don't strictly need this manual farm, but on the other hand, it's kind of nice to have it there in case I need a boost of extra. Because this isn't going to be super fast. Oh, that's nice. We can kind of see through here. Let's take a look at how this is doing. How much is stuck. Okay. That seems good. Why is so much of it grown? This is fine. This is working. Wow, we traded so much with this guy. What's your price? 32. Let's do more. And I've got 21 since before. Like, that was half a chest of bamboo, more or less. So we're very quickly going to run out. I would like at least a slow iron farm so we can trade iron. So have a second income. That's more than a stack though. It's quite good. We will get an enchanted bow here. It's likely to be garbage, but I have no enchanted bow. So maybe it's worth taking. It'd be nice to have a mob farm too for some of this stuff. But there's a limit to how wide I can go. Maybe I do start librarian still. Where's my leather? Here. I guess I could make it. So this is my enchanting setup. I've moved it all here, but I could just make lecterns out of it and then just make new ones when I need an enchanting setup again. Because I did die, so I kind of have a ways back to getting the levels. Let's just do it. Let's make a few. Actually, let's make one more so I don't have a spare bunch of slabs. And I need that minecart again. How are we doing? You're still 2. Do I need to give you even more food? That makes no sense. They've gotten like stacks and stacks of food by now. Let's... I mean, there's no reason for me to not close this in, I guess. Maybe we do protect this fully. If I can find my items. I was sure I had a bunch of trapdoors spare. Oh yeah, there. Why can't you force feed a baby a bunch of bread? Is what you're asking. Do you want it on the record that this is what you're asking? Yeah. Sure. This should be fine. Well, that's cool. I have no good answer for you. Let's do another round of trading because we can. This away. That becomes better. More.
Yay.
I mean, so I only have an unenchanted bow, so it is potentially good. This, like, I could get anything that just isn't a terrible bow, which, to be honest, is more likely than not. Like, I'm more likely to get something I consider awful because I dislike many of the bow enchants. Were you got halfway? Okay, we're gonna need a couple of days there. How much do I care about getting these in a good setup? I think I'll just smash them up in a row, and then later we can worry about how to actually put this, like, build something here. So that will be this. I want the actual lectern there. Put that there. That should also prevent him from moving there, which is pretty good. Do that. Grab one, hopefully the grown-up one. Yes, very nice. We'll do that. Sure to hit the right thing. Great. Let's test this, actually. I should be able to break this. Yeah. Alright, well, so it begins. Okay, chat. Guessing game. How many times? I've not placed a lectern before now. Let's double check that. That was 2 placements. I don't know what it's sorted on by default. Actually, literally no idea. There it is. Oh, I had. Okay, I won. So I've placed 3 now. How many will I need to place before I get a reasonable trade that I want to keep? The first trade I want to keep. Yeah, offhand might be a good call here. Well, we got our first trade. Mending for 10. 23. Sharpness 4. Close, but no cigar. Depth strider 3 is good, but I'm not desperately going to keep that first. Efficiency 2. It was a 10 though. Riptide 1. Give me that. Sharpness 2. I am going to want a sharpness 5, and it is going to take forever to get, because the higher the level, regardless of what it is, it's just the higher the scale of how hard it is to get them is not linear. If you need anything for 28 or less, are you thinking about pricing? Because I don't necessarily care too much about that. Silk Touch for 6. Like, come on. I do desperately need Silk Touch. That's good, but should be paper trade. That's true, but I also don't care too much. What? Okay, I think cat cam. I don't care. Not now. I will want that, but I don't care right now. I need one of the. Either I need like a level 5 enchant that might be worthwhile keeping. Or mending. But yeah, we'll see what ends up picking my fantasy here, because like ultimately emeralds are not gonna matter. Emeralds will not be a gate here. Like, so price does not matter. His other trade was mending for 10. His second trade, you mean? We will indeed never know. Maybe we should do... okay, we've ended up in a bad state here. Hey, I can sell all my flint. We'll buy 1 single bow. That will eventually make him restock, and that should bring down the prices of the sticks when he gets to another day. I'm gonna end up regretting not taking that Silk Touch at 6, ain't I? Oh, 42 for Frostwalker, thank you. I mean, I have to take that, right? That's yeah, we're taking this. Nah. You think I should re-roll? 26 is high, yes, but I guess mending is one of the things that I will be buying a ton of. So it does make sense to care about emeralds in this case. And it is a level 1, which means it does pop up a lot. Imagine that would have been mending for 10. Infinity 19. Cool. Reroll, you will be fine. Have you heard of lime luck? Because let me introduce you to the concept of lime luck. Yeah, let those emotes flow. Let him come. We'll see it. Waiting for the weekend stream when we're standing in front of a villager for 3 hours replacing lecterns. What do you mean weekend stream? Are you not ready? Have you accidentally hit a villager while rerolling? I believe I have. I spent so long getting the perfect enchants on Legacy. Season 2, I think. Like, I spent so dang long. Chat? Chat, how do you feel about amending at 38? Because I'm not feeling it, let me tell you. I'm not really enticed here. I shot mine twice recently while trying to mend my bow. Ooh. Oh, that hurts. Why have mending for 38 when you could have it for 42? Let me... Oh, there it is. It's a bookshelf, but it is power 5. Power 5 and sharpness 5. I've spent so long trying to get. I don't think I can say no to a level 5. They are so damn rare. It takes so long to reroll for them. You're not going to buy a ton of them. Price doesn't matter. Yeah, we're getting this. Locked in. And that means we get to find out. 51. Took 51 lecterns to get anything reasonable. Alright, cool. I should really just start like a chest over there with these. Well, double chest was maybe a bit optimistic, but let's just put a chest here and we'll toss this in. All right. We have another villager ready, so we'll get him in position. This here. This is fine. We'll be able to turn a rail here. We haven't gotten another one, which is a little tricky. We might need to go feed our friends a little bit. Here. Hitbox. Hit that little corner. There we go. What are you selling? Silk touch for 17. Good story. But no. Let's go grab some hitters. You know what? Let's just toss them both these stacks. Or maybe I'll just toss half a stack each. I should trade more sticks also. I think we're good for that. I should only do one trade of that. Let's do this. Ideally, I want these to kind of land on the beds. So they can kind of... I don't even know. Okay, it's fine. I believe doing it the way I'm doing now is really bad. I think you should toss them 3 at a time, but I didn't get that to work, so I think the rest somehow gets wasted. Yeah, you're back down to a reasonable price. We got a spare bow. We'll just toss in there. These can go back here. I don't really need to be carrying around the bookshelves. I guess we'll place them in here. And now I've got... We'll put this back also. More space for bamboo. Okay. Okay, cool. You should unlock an enchanted bow. Power 2 Unbreaking 2. Not really worthwhile, I think, because neither of those are good enough to keep. Alright, you had Silk Touch. That's a nope. So let's keep rolling. I guess you're selling bookshelves is not great. We'll have to unlock that at some point, but maybe not now. It's so expensive. I might look into zombification and stuff before we continue unlocking in that case. Otherwise, the best thing would be to keep unlocking him as well by selling him paper. But actually, how many bookshelves do you need to buy? Because this there's like 10 trades or something. It's 90 emeralds. I ate 1 kilo of pasta once instead of half a kilo because my parents made it. I didn't know or notice, and you're fighting the dragon in AAA, so I was a bit distracted. Wow. I'm sorry if I caused bodily harm from streaming. Mending at 28 again. Very nice. Hi, Vid. Lurking while grocery shopping. Nice. Hope you get what you're looking for. Channeling? That would be an interesting lawsuit. Yeah. I'd like to hear those arguments. Sorry, you were too engaging. I'm just not getting any. Come on. Enchanted books, please. Great. Well, we're doing this in the rain then. That's how it goes. We got 1 baby from that. Let's try that theory. I'm going to try tossing them 3 each. Because obviously they don't seem to be interested anymore. So I believe what that means is they have basically just, you're not in a great place. Okay. Then I think the same guy picked up both of them. Alright, we'll see what happens. I'm getting so many high level density and breach and stuff. Fish instead while it's raining. I don't have a fishing rod that's worth anything. And I basically don't have the ability to make one either. I think I have one piece of string. And it's also always raining on Mindcrack, so... it was a 10. Could have been so good. Power 5 for 23. I hate you, game. I hate you so much. It's also a bookshelf, so I don't care. Really do not care. I have to replace the other guy. It's like the problem is it's just... I captured 2 ocelots because they spawn here, right? But then they despawn despite being on leads. Bad face. Why did I go here? What was I gonna get? Oh yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna name tag them. Could name tag them anything. $53. I mean, it's literally just a time commitment. The only reason to not replace him would be time commitment. And that really shouldn't matter. Long term, it really shouldn't matter at all. So the 51 was kind of just a bust. Why you no love each other? I've fed you copious amounts of raw potatoes. Now have a sex. Also, this game is great. He knows. He knows how he's failed at life. There's nothing holding you in there, my good dude. Literally nothing. You're free to leave whenever you want. What is he doing? Hey. It's a cat cam. Alright, whatever. All right, so this is a little awkward now, but we can. Huh? Oh. Okay. Well, that was weird. We can do this. And it'll still work. Magic sand axes. Yes, I know. I hate it when that happens. There are 2 now. Nice. We should be able to plop you in there. Because I'm still building them in such a way that there isn't space for a baby, although this is a little annoying.
Did you like the new raid?
No, good point. That would have been funny. In a game trolls slime kind of way. Thank you. Yeah. You'll just chill there until you're grown up. We definitely want to keep feeding these folks. They should not, it doesn't matter if they're trusting or tamed. They're on a leash. They should not be despawning. Well, who knows who took that one? Well, they're tossing food to each other now, so that gets... Now they're just playing with their food. That must be a bug, though. No, she woke up. Or looked up, at least. This sun could go down soon, so we can actually, you know... That is not where I meant... What I meant to do. 63, oh my goodness. I mean, strictly speaking, this is better than the bow I have, and it will unlock a bunch of stuff, so we'll do that. You can always make a dispenser out of the old bow. Okay, we're actually gonna run low on bamboo here because I've not gotten enough out of that little tiny farm to replace this amount. This is a whole bamboo jungle island's worth of bamboo that's being traded away. Don't think neutral mobs are persistent on leads anymore. They certainly should be. Hi. Now we can get rid of the rain. Hey, there you go. From 1.18, huh? I want to carry around a bunch of rotten flesh. Thank you very much. We're still not grown. You haven't restocked, so I don't want to trade more with him until he... and maybe it's just more 7 or 8, but it's gonna take a lot. Only one baby still. Let's go toss some more potatoes randomly. You get those, you get those. It's just an immense tossing fest of raw potatoes in there. Okay. Probably what I should be doing is taking another couple of villagers, setting up an auto farm up here that will then make them farm them and throw down. But at least, I don't know, I feel like I'm better off taking the villagers here for now, but maybe I'm not. maybe automating the creation of new villagers is the key. That would kind of make sense. Have you not restocked, or are you just unwilling to give me a better price? Maybe not. Haven't heard the sound. There it is. 37, still not great. I'm just gonna trade 1. And then hopefully it will be improved. And that will be tomorrow then. Yeah. Bow trade's still cheap. We will buy a bow also. I will need a bunch of dispensers eventually. I do want to make a sheep farm, which means I need a dispenser for every wool color. I have a bunch of wood because I also cut down a bunch of jungle trees. And a bunch of saplings and stuff. We could also just make all of these into sticks if need be. How is this doing? Slowly doing something. Slowly doing something there too. Yeah, well. Grow up, damn you! Okay, maybe we start working on something up there. You restocked again? Okay, whatever.
Yay.
I guess sticks go in here now. Square, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. So what do I need then? I'm gonna need probably set up a platform and stuff first with just cobble, and then we fill it with stuff. Hello, Ellie. Yes. So I think this other cat cam turned off a while ago. I don't know why, but we could set it up again if needed. Yeah, let's do this. So I want a situation here. Okay, let me see what's going on with this. Connection loss. Power on. Okay. Have to reset this. For some reason. Don't know why. Sorry for the cat scam. That seems like it's pointed the right direction. So let's do that. I'm actually gonna have to double check this. It's just 1 second. That is not what I want. There we go. Hold on. Toggle. Oh, not quite. This is half a cat cam. Hello, folks. Thank you. What are you doing, Ellie? Thank you so much for the raid. A little more. We're very busy adjusting the cat cam. Oh. Come on. Now we're just getting tail. That's not what. And she's had enough. Important business.
Yay.
That's true. That's true. Let's just pull this up for a second, because at least she'll be. We also don't need the green screen. She'll be in the window when she comes back, you know? That was maybe a bit much. Whatever. It's fine. There's a delay on the controls, the remote controls for the gimbal, so yeah. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Bob, for the raid. Hope you had a fantastic stream today. Welcome to Mindcrack SMP, folks, where I'm just, I've joined quite recently, so I'm kind of still getting set up. And we're trying to get villagers set up going here, and they're hey, we got another one. They're not necessarily entirely collaborative, let's just say. I kind of want to. Okay, well that didn't entirely go where I wanted it. I should be able to do this safely without them doing something silly. Let me place a block in the right place. There we go. So what I'm kind of looking for here is I'm looking for a farming setup where the farm is out here somewhere. Actually, might need to be one block lower then. And then there's a gap here so they can toss potatoes over to the others, but they can't go there. Is Ellie liking that window winter thing? No, it's because the window's open. If we actually get really cold, winter is not being cold here at all right now. So if it starts getting cold, then we won't be able to do that at all. So let's see. I don't know if this would work, but I think if we have fence gate here, it will work. But I'm wondering if we don't need this to be the actual farm then. We probably do. So this needs to be one lower. We actually need the cobble to be there. Come on. Okay. So I'm just gonna make a little platform of cobble here. And we'll put the farm on top of that, because that way at least I'll have somewhere to put the water and stuff without it running all over the place. Maybe this is good enough. And then we'll just make the... did I put away? No, I have... Got this here still. So we'll just make this part of the wall, I suppose. That will not work because that will be underground lime. My eyes. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Is Seba down here now? I hear him screaming, but I closed him on the other floor. Okay. Go pick up all this garbage. Mostly because I don't want the villagers to accidentally pick them up, because I do want them to farm potatoes here. Isn't it beautiful? Don't you like it, Aussie? It's such a great material. All of this is obviously my permanent look for the base also. This is exactly how I want it. Here. And I will then also need a boat and some leads to actually get one up there. You, meanwhile, have grown up. Thank you for that. I can't. I can't right now. Your price is back down to reasonable. In a world of bedrock, actually, cobblestone might be a nice change. Nice. Yeah, I can see that. That challenge sounds like something for sure. So what we are going to do here, I think, is we're going to make this entire thing into the actual farm, and then we'll place off the side here. We'll place a water source, and I have to do the same on the other side. You have carpet. Nice. Need more water. I should have made the fence gate. Oh well. Yeah, if I put one here, it should be sufficient for the entire farm. like so. And now I should be able to... Okay, maybe we don't want to have the lecterns there for a second. I might want to cover that up just to not have the gap, but... In fact, yes, I do. That's the water. Okay. This is just because it's going to really annoy me to have it there. And I don't even really know, because like the aesthetics of this thing are obviously complete garbage anyway. Great work. Well, I mean, I guess it gives us an opportunity to do that. So now we need a villager to transfer from. Oh, that was kind of dangerous. We need a villager to transfer. Yeah, probably shouldn't have this here actually. Transfer from a minecart to a boat. And how do we do that? Actually, do I need that? Can you lead? No, you can't lead a cart. I could cart it all up there, I guess. Do I know where he's gonna go? I could just... You know what? We can just preempt this guy. We'll be fine. There we go. It wasn't even a problem. Can I get this guy over here without falling into the water? Very good. That looks pretty good. We high enough? Can I get out here? That looks pretty good. Yeah. Again, no, it's got any water. I guess that's okay. Give me that. This should be fine. That doesn't have to be open. Get rid of this monstrosity. No, don't be stupid. That was there for a reason, Lime. Okay. So I need a fence gate, and I think that's it. Yeah, because it has to block them, but it has to be a relatively small hitbox. I think this will do. We'll see. If it doesn't, then I'll have to experiment with some slaps or something. What? No. Okay. That's highly inconvenient. Okay. Guess we do this then. Maybe we're even going to be fancy and symmetrical and put it in the middle. Ta-da. We put this here. And we open this. So he can kind of go over here, see them, and throw them stuff. I'm not entirely sure that this setup will work correctly, but you can kind of make them do stuff like this. And then we will plant potatoes. Do I care about this farmer's trades? I don't think so. I don't want to mix it up. We'll get other farmers to actually trade with. So he should now be farming here. He will harvest the stuff, pick it up, and he should be giving them food as a result. Now I just need to get out of here without him following. Okay. We'll have to see if that works in time. He will compost food, block his composter. Yeah, but he should. Maybe I don't want him to be able to access it at all then. But I guess I then have to lock him into being a farmer. Trapdoor? I guess. Do that. You can still access it though. Maybe he's fine. I think if he walked in here, he would be able to still use it, but... Potentially this seems fine. It doesn't seem to be using it. He's not using the... It's not playing the using thing sound, at least. Alright, so... That means we get to go back to our favorite activity. Yeah, I do want to trade some more. First. Let's eat the final one of these. I need to actually start making, like, food also. Because I am running low. I have some stuff, but, well, I guess the cooked fish is fine. We can put the trapdoors back. I took way more cobble than I need. Put the stuff back in here. Fine. Grab these again. Okay. That's good enough. All right. I'm just going to trade once with him, I think, like this. Grab that XP. You, my friend. Let's trade. Give me some good mending here. Fortune 3. It was not terrible, but I'm not taking it. I need mending at this point. I need a good mending. Mending and paper, please. Which point do we start regretting not taking that first mending? What do you say, chat? 39 for lure. Feel you'll have mending for 12 soon. Okay, well. We'll see. We'll see. Anything thereabouts, I'd definitely take. +2 hours with mending, that is even more expensive. I've gotten 4 mending trades already. Yeah. So how are you doing? What are your Christmas plans if you're celebrating, chat? I am finally put up some more Christmas decorations. I don't know how many of you know, but we had a problem with our roof. It was leaky and a bunch of other problems, and I actually had to 6 for Silk Touch again. I actually had to completely redo the roof. So we had scaffolding right outside our door for like weeks, and it was just removed a couple of days ago now. So I finally got to put up like Christmas decorations and stuff, and I'm gonna put up more tomorrow. And then for actual Christmas, we're gonna be going to my dad's place, meeting up with a bunch of family. I so much want to take this. Yeah, it was. We had like the way the scaffolding was put up. We had one of the support poles right outside the door on the staircase down, and then like the whole thing was blocked. So you kind of had to like squeeze yourself in between the wall and that pole to get out. So like getting all of the 16. I think that is probably it's gonna have to be good enough. There's no way I can skip a 16. I can always roll for a better mending later. It also has paper as a second trade. Alright, that means I can put mending on my wings. Does it though? Where is my... Or do I have it in here? Yeah, I do. Alright, I'll put it over there. Sure. Hey, look at that. I should have named them, but whatever. Alright, we probably used a paper tray to unlock this guy now. Let's just pick 3. This will be fine. Gonna do the minimum now. Yo, Zerk.
Great to see you back streaming. Hope you are refreshed for the new year ahead.
Feeling good, thank you. Good to see you again, and thank you for the 65 months. Holy smokes. Impaling 4. Not awful. Really not awful. Feel okay with that. I've seen a villager that has multiple mending traits. Yeah, that can happen. I think I've had a similar one. How do you look? Let's get you unlocked. Fire resistance. That's not ideal, is it? How are we doing over here? This, I guess, hasn't grown. I guess the only way to really tell is if I get another like villager baby. Well, I mean, so I have mending. I can put mending on everything. I can do power 5. But really, mending is almost never worthwhile by itself. I need an unbreaking 3. So I'm gonna have to keep doing this for quite a while. I think the hardest trade I always go after is weakness arrows on Fletcher. And you have to unlock all the way to find out. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that'll be so much better now. If you don't need like a ton of them, if you just need a few, then just go get a few. Kill a few mobs. You're fine. I think honestly the best thing to do now is probably gather up a few more villagers to make an iron farm. But for that I need them to actually the farm thing here needs to work. I'm so tempted to go just get. I don't know. Can't. Oh. So it did work there. Now, does that mean that he's composting things, or does it mean that he can just like do whatever restocks and stuff? Who knows? But yeah, I might want to add trapdoors. The thing is, he has re-rolled, so I think I probably want to lock him into being a farmer first. I think that makes sense, and we'll get to eat some bread, which is nice. And then we'll lock him into being stuck on not being able to access that. Mending would be nice through your gold. No. Silk touch would be nice for my other pick. Those trades are completely independent planning. What unlocks on the next level has nothing to do with unlocked on the first. So that seems to work. They definitely can't get in there to. Yeah, I don't know much about lighting luck. Let's also toss a few torches down here, because I kind of do want to be able to leave and maybe do stuff underground or whatnot. I think those are like everything here is protected by being high up and stuff, but the one case would be if something spawns up here. Those down there should be covered. I do not want to keep a gold pick. I have massive problems with the inventory as it is. Okay, well, I do need more. So I think what I could do is toss the farmer a bunch of food and see if he will toss it to them. That would make sense, I think, actually, because he will not be kind of wasting them, and it will show us if he will be able to do that. I think might need to go harvest more, though. I don't think that is enough for him to share it. Yeah. Is there a row that's full? Yeah, this one. Even this one. That's so ridiculous how well that works. Get so many. Alright, you now get like a stack of potatoes. If you can pick that up. Nice, okay. So you should definitely have enough to be able to share now. I wonder a little bit if there's a problem here with the beds being in the way, or specifically the middle bed there. Or do you need to see them? Do I need to open up? Maybe I open up the other ones. That should also be fine. Well, I mean, I guess the problem is now the baby born could just jump in here instead, which kind of cause all kinds of mayhem. I might need trapdoors here or something. Will the farmer take the bet? Who knows? He shouldn't. He hasn't before. You do see them. Like, the problem is, I think, that they're standing on top, so their eyesight is actually is just above this block. So I think it might be like, I think they need to see each other. And I think they don't with the beds that they are like this. The problem is, well, now you see them. Can you throw them food? You definitely are not taking the bed, so that's good. If I move this bed to here, then this is a problem. The baby zombie won't get through. I could potentially move the fence gate one over. That would be fine. I need more trapdoors. I potentially want more fence gates, actually. I'm not sure. Where did I... I'm not holding them. There. Bed in the floor. Move the bed down. Could. Then they would be lower, which might be good. Definitely see that. I was kind of thinking, yeah. And they're just gonna jump off if I do this, aren't they? Strictly speaking, the only thing I need to do is change the middle one, but I kind of want to change all of them. I think what we do here is we put another layer of stone from the underside. Is that here? I didn't pick up any stone either, so that doesn't help. Okay, let's actually be really careful about this. You've grown up, that's good. Under this block. And this and the one over. The one with the torch. Yeah. Well, this I don't need, but I do need this. And that. I guess we'll do that then. Be fine. Tilting is over. This should be safe to do this. And with this. You're all being very annoying. Okay. There we go. So it's possible that I want to... this should be fine. And that would also prevent a baby from getting over there. Yeah. Oh? Wait, what? You can mate through there. That's not entirely great. Okay. Okay, well, you ended up on the right side. But... I don't know. Well, it seems to be fine. Now the question is, why are you not, like, running off down here? Okay, there you go. Just took a while. Okay, well, I mean, that is potentially bad news still. Because, like, I think it's kind of... I think the random pathfinding of the baby is enough to make them run there. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, of course you're gonna do that. No, you don't. Okay. This will be fine. I need to move that. This should be fine. They can't, the adult ones don't fit here. So move that here. I think. I want to say that he should be able to see them through there, and toss them food. You're also not replanting. Why? You walked over there, but then you didn't? You're just like desperately trying to go compost the things that you're supposed to plant. Why? Okay, there you go. Okay, so he did do it eventually. Now the question is, will he be able to toss them stuff without being able to breed with them? Now we don't know. I guess I go get more potatoes. My whole life is potatoes and villagers. I'm still very confused about this behavior. I feel like I gave him a ton. But, oh, he bred. So that means... that's why he then didn't have any, because he used up too many because he bred himself. What we need is him to give those away. But not be able to have sexy times himself. And now there's a gap of 2, so hopefully that is something. Actually, this fence gate... No, the fence gate is necessary for the kids. You mean this? Yeah, I mean, it could. They still can't get in there, so that's fine. And the babies will still need to go through here. You should be able to see them. Like, maybe not frequently enough. Could always do this. This against the areas. Oh, now you're okay. Might have to shrink the farm even more here. Because now he got too close, or well, yeah. Ooh. You're very fast over there. You almost got to it. Yeah, you're looking at him. Toss him some food. Why wouldn't you? I mean, I think probably at this point what we should be doing is just make a regular auto farm of this guy. pull the items with hoppers instead and just spit them out with a dropper over here. That's probably more worthwhile. And then, yeah, I don't know. Oh, hold on. No, you're the one that appeared through the wall. All right. So I've got 2. I need 5. So this is really the project that I should be doing, but Oh, you're sleeping now. Okay. But yeah, I think we should be doing that. But it'll probably need to wait. Might tackle that either on video or in the stream on Saturday. Because it is getting late. It's almost midnight here. So I am gonna wrap it up here. We're almost at another ad break as well, and I don't want to hit that. So thanks for hanging out with me for wait, why isn't it? It's sorting according to that. For 114 lectern placements. It's not too bad yet. It'll get worse because we have many enchants to get, but I want to get some of the other stuff up first. It kind of unlocks each other, all of this stuff. Getting an iron farm going will then unlock getting emeralds for trading in iron, so that'll be very helpful, I think. So, yeah, we'll get back to it. It'll be good, but we made some progress. I'm quite happy with that. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Let's go see who is online for a raid on Twitch. Apparently there's nobody else on the server right now. Otherwise we would have raided into that, but we'll find somebody. Oh wow, a lot of people doing other stuff. What's this? Are you actually up? Okay, yeah. Let's still go to another of our members on the server here, even though they're not on the server. It's playing some modded at the moment with Twitch integration, so that should be fun. Let's head to Darkfen. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with me, folks. Hey, Saga. Sorry. Bad timing. Good to see you, though. Join the raid, folks. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night or morning or evening or whatever it is in your time zone. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.